Hello, beautiful people. My name's Rita Herreys. In case you haven't worked with me before, I just want to share my motivation, my intention, a little bit about me and why I absolutely have so much passion and love for supporting couples, and have been doing for years, to come into right relationship, a very sacred, soulful, unified field, to harmonize, to open up to sacred sexuality, to dissolve the stories that block and keep people in some kind of push-pull, power struggle, in and out, and blame. You know, that's one of the deep ones. Blame, energetically blaming this person's interrupting your flow. And often it is an interruption to your flow. So how do we go from an old paradigm way of relating to come into a very sacred, soulful way of being that is supporting your awakening? So if you've watched this so far, you are clearly in an awakening, and there is a yearning for how do we transform the relationship? Because in each person there is a knowing that the quality of sexual relationship that's based on lust burns out. And yet there's this depth of desire to really genuinely connect at the heart, which means on a soul level. So I would like to invite you to contemplate, do you want to nurture and make space for your relationship, to begin cultivating what could be a profound spiritual practice in how you relate? I'm running a retreat in Kenya this year, 2025, in May, and it's a luxury resort on a coastline with white sand. It's like 2 seconds to the beach, like that kind of level. Exquisite food. We have a sacred temple space that's been built for us to work in. I work with a dedicated, incredible team that have worked with me for years, that are profound space holders in themselves. And we work in a way where it's my honor to personally guide you deeper within your being, to be able to generate and cultivate that energy to share this with each other, to consciously share it. It's not something that has ever been taught, this quality. It's a download from where we sit on the inner planes. And I have been graced in this body, in this life, to have experienced the highest bliss in union in this way with the beloved. And I realize I have a sense of responsibility. It feels so important to share this, to hold the space for you to enrich your relationship and get out of the way of yourself and communicate from the heart and have space to play, have fun, have joy, to dance, to really come into a new way of being, with sacred touch, with a quality of sensitivity, to go to a whole new frequency. So please let us know if you're interested. We're going to do a Zoom call. I'm going to do a Zoom call where you can ask questions and I can download more information. We're going to be working in sacred ceremony with medicine like cacao and blue lotus. And it's shamanic work. Shamanic meaning you call back all the places where you abandoned yourself. You transform and transmute where you're stuck on the emotional body, in the emotional body, and you elevate the energy to connect at a higher level that is authentic, that there's space for truth, where there's compassion, where you really recognize that you want the absolute best for each other, that you transform the levels of superiority and or inferiority, arrogance, pushing each other away, aloofness, and just come to be melted in the space of the heart, in the light of love. So this is an invitation for you to come into this inquiry and see how we can support this to help you make this work. Thank you for watching. Aho.